Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to talk about makeup products that I have repurchased / products that are absolute holy grails. My main focus is going to be like repurchases, because when it comes to makeup, it is very hard just to use up makeup, as is forget even repurchasing products. So if something has been repurchased by me and that has been repurchased over and over by me, it is a very clear sign this product is an absolute holy grail, because I am spending my money on it over and over and over again. So yes, if you want some absolute like amazing product recommendations when it comes to makeup and products that I have put my absolute 200% trust and faith in that these are the most amazing things out there, then clearly like these are just top recommendations when it comes to makeup. That's all I can say. Let's jump into it and let me share with you what those products are. So in case you're interested, then please keep on watching. Starting with first, we're going to talk about loose powders, because that's like my base category essentially, and I have two loose powders to speak about. The first one is from K by Katrina. This is actually, it's not K by Katrina, it's K Beauty by Katrina. Okay, whatever the name of the brand is, you know what I'm talking about. This is their HD setting loose powder and I have the shade Banana. This is an empty, like you can see I literally had to grab this like a few other products out of my empties basket that I have been like saving up for 2023 actually, because you're going to see this video in 2024, but I'm pre-filming this in 2023 and I wanted to show you these empties and do this video before I do my empties video, and I will eventually toss the empties out as well once I film that video. So before that I wanted to film this and show it to you. This is my second empty. I have already gone through one completely, and this is the second one that I've also gone through, and I will be repurchasing also eventually, because even though this is a little bit more expensive and you don't get too much product, like when I'm saying expensive, I'm actually comparing it to the next product I'm going to show you, which is the most affordable loose powder out there, and that is probably the best value as well. So this is expensive in compared to that, because you will go through it a little bit quickly if you use this product as often as I do, and I use it every single day all over my face. So for that, this is a little expensive, but it's still an amazing, beautiful, mind-blowing product that looks literally like airbrushed, flawless, undetectable on your skin. If that's what you're looking for, I would highly recommend this loose powder out there. So yes, if you can swing the money and you can buy this and make this your holy grail, then nothing like it. Moving on next to a budget alternative, I would say, because this will give you way more like quantity and it's going to last like half a year. I'm speaking about the Makeup Revolution loose powder. This is also my second one, and this, if anyone has owned it, you know, comes with a ton of products. So imagine if I've gone through two of these, and I will of course be repurchasing after this one as well. I currently have a few other loose powders in my collection that I want to go through, after which I will definitely be repurchasing both of these. In fact, please excuse my top, which is coming in the middle, so we're just going to pretend like that does not exist. But yeah, coming back to this loose powder, this is an amazing value. I would say it's not as flawless on the skin, but it's still regardless a really great powder. And considering how much product you get in here and how good it is on the skin, I can definitely justify this price and go ahead and repurchase this much easier as compared to repurchasing this one. So yes, these are my two favorites. If I want to splurge, I'll go for this and buy this. If I want like a budget alternative that's going to last me 6 months, I will go for this one. So yeah, those are my two loose powders that I wanted to speak about. Now quickly, let's dive into our eye category before we move on to lips. Now for eyebrow pencil, my favorite eyebrow pencil out there, which again I've repurchased already. I have one empty and then I have my brand new one that I'm using currently. This is the Plum I Swear by Eyebrow Definer. Now this again lasted me a very long time. As you can see, it's completely empty. If you roll this up, nothing comes out of it. There is a spoolie on the other end, which is not on this one, but it is on this one. So this is the main side, this is the spoolie side. So the spoolie actually came off on this eventually, like it just broke off from here. So I would just fill in my brows with this as is, and it is like, it's in my brows right now, so but you can see how natural it is. Does it look like I filled my eyebrows? It doesn't, right? So that is what I was looking for. My hair, my top, we're a mess today, and I filmed quite a few videos, so at this point I'm just like, whatever, who cares. But yeah, coming back to this eyebrow pencil, it is the most natural looking eyebrow pencil, and I also love the color. This is the gray shade that they have a brown and a gray. I wish they had more shades as well so that it could suit multiple skin tones, but I think for most people either of the shades should hopefully work. If you have dyed your hair brown or something and you feel like the brown shade would look better, you can go for that. I have pretty black hair and I go for the gray shade, so you can decide which shade you want to go to. It's an amazing, very very affordable yet very subtle, like not too much you know, in your brows. And if you don't have as much brow hair as I do, I have pretty full brows naturally, so for me this works well. If you have like no brows basically and you have to completely draw it in, then I don't know how well this would work for you, but it's my favorite and I wanted to share it with you, so that's that. Then moving on, next for eyeliner, I have two eyeliners which basically do the same thing. So I have the Faces matte eyeliner, and again I have only one empty over here, but I've definitely gone through this multiple times. And then I also have the Colorbar matte eyeliner, which I have 3 of right now, and I have one that I'm currently going through as well. So this is my favorite eyeliner, hands down. Both of these are. I will repurchase either of the two depending on which one goes on buy one get one on Nykaa when they have their Pink Friday sale, their anniversary sale, this sale, that sale, whatever sale. Generally either of these will go on buy one get one on Nykaa, and depending on when I'm running low, I will decide whatever is on sale, I'll just buy that. There is a slight price difference where Colorbar is a little more expensive, whereas Faces is a little bit more cheaper, but depending on whichever one is on offer, I will just buy either. Doesn't really matter too much to me, but these are hands down my favorite liquid liners out there. It's what I currently have in my eyes. I have absolutely stopped experimenting with eyeliners. I will just stick to these till the end of time, or till either of those brands discontinue their eyeliner. If that happens, I will absolutely cry. I'm not even joking, I probably will, because there is just nothing out there that's as affordable, as good, as long lasting, as matte black and just perfect as these are. They're cruelty free as well, so then I don't have to buy from brands like Maybelline or L'Oreal, which definitely I don't want to do that because those brands are not cruelty free. But yes, that's that. Best eyeliners out there if you want a nice matte black eyeliner, or if you're ever wondering, these have been on my eyes for the past 2 to 3 years, like all the time. Whenever you see me in my videos, this is the eyeliner that I'm wearing. So if you've ever wondered what that is, it's these. It is either of these. So yes, that's that. Love it. Now last but not the least, we have 2 more like eye products. These are eyeshadows, and I want to quickly talk about this palette first because I did repurchase it recently. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow palette in the shade Rosé in the Air. I have owned this in the past and I've gone on to repurchase it recently because this is just the best affordable eyeshadow palette out there, and I'm pretty basic when it comes to my eyeshadow. Usually you will just see me wear anything brown, like a bronzer, contour, anything of that sort in the crease, and I am done. But if I want a little bit more color, a little bit shimmer, or if I want some super basic neutral shades, this is the perfect palette to have. It's a very affordable palette, under 500 rupees as well. I'm pretty sure this is under 500 rupees. Yeah, no, actually it's 7.99. Wow, I didn't know the price on this went up. It is 7.99 rupees for this palette, but if you do find it an offer, definitely you can buy it then. And otherwise, even if it's 7.99, still not too bad because it's at least under $1,000 and great quality. So another product I've definitely repurchased, which is very surprising and shocking, but yes, that is that. And then something that's unfortunately not available in India, this is something that I would ask like my aunts to pick up for me whenever they would come down from the US, and that is Colourpop eyeshadows. I have this palette right here. This is a Z palette, and there are not too many eyeshadows in here because I've owned Colourpop shadows for a long time, and what usually tends to happen is that after some point they start growing mold in them. And when I say after some point, I mean like after 4 to 5 years, there will be this like layer of fungus or mold that is growing on them, and I can clean it and keep it if I want to, but I don't want to essentially. So these are a couple of shades that I had depotted and I had left, and I had more, but then I did toss the ones that were like growing mold, etc. So these are the ones that are left behind, and like you can see again this very neutral color scheme that's going on. This is a single eyeshadow from Colourpop. There was another one as well, which again I ended up tossing away, and the ones that are the smaller ones, these are from their palettes. I was in fact going to pick up a matte palette also that is on the Colourpop website at this moment. It's a completely matte neutral palette, but I figured, you know what, I don't even use the ones that I have very regularly, so it doesn't make sense to buy more like at the moment. But once I start using these regularly and I go through them, I will probably go ahead and buy like a palette like that as well, because Colourpop has some super duper affordable eyeshadows and they are pretty great quality as well. So if you have someone going to the US and coming back down, or if you have someone coming down, or if you plan to, like if you're planning a trip to the US, definitely check out Colourpop because they have amazing, very affordable eyeshadows. So yes, that is that, something that I've repurchased. I've bought multiple palettes from Colourpop, so I would definitely consider that to be in this video as well. Now let's move on to our lip category, and we have a few different lip formulations. None of these would be a surprise to you or new to you if you watch my videos regularly, so I do want to let you know that you're not going to find anything new in here. But starting with first, I have my favorite liquid lipstick formula ever. Again, I've spoken about these time and time again, so it should not come as a surprise to you. I'm speaking about the Plum Matte in Heaven liquid lipsticks. I have 3 shades. I have Truffle Tease, then this one is Cocoa Mocha, and this one is Toast Wanted. Cocoa Mocha is your like typical brown, like you know, it's a nude brown, not leaning to red or anything. The one that's leaning a little bit more red pink is Toast Wanted, and then if you want a nice nude pink that's going to look good on you no matter what you are wearing, that's Truffle Tease. So these are the 3 shades that I have, which are my absolute favorites. And I did own a shade Sugar and Spice also, which I really loved. I lost it for some reason, and I am considering actually repurchasing. Initially I thought maybe I'll find it somewhere, but it's been months and I've not been able to find it anywhere in my house, so I might probably consider repurchasing that shade. It was a really pretty bold shade actually, so I might probably repurchase that shade as well. So yeah, these are my absolute favorite liquid lipsticks. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I've actually repurchased Truffle Tease and I have a backup, but I'm nowhere close to being done with this even though I use it so often. So yes, great value, and love these matte liquid lipsticks a lot. They are the most long wearing, comfortable formula that you can just completely rely on. I wear them every single day to work, or I would wear them for special occasions as well. It doesn't matter. It's just the best formula that's out there. So that's the Plum Matte in Heaven liquid lipsticks. Then moving on, next we have another lip formula that I want to talk about, and my top is definitely annoying me at this point because this strap just keeps coming out again and again. I considered cutting it off, but definitely having these is helpful because then it's easy to like hang in a hanger, and that's how I store my clothes. But we're going on a tangent now. Let's come back to lipsticks, and another lipstick formula that I really love, and again I have repurchased these, but they are not my absolute favorite. Like, let me explain. So I'm speaking about the Miss Claire matte power lip colors, and I again have 3 shades. I have 02, which is like a nude pink. It's in the shade, I think it's Dusty Rose over here. Then there is 06 Good Vibes, which is my favorite, my absolute favorite. And then we have 08, which is a bright pink, kind of similar to what I have on my lips as well today. But this is not what I have on my lips today. Now this one I'm not a very big fan of because it tends to give me butthole lips. So I think if you're getting this formula, I would not recommend you to get bold colors. But this number 06, which is the nude one, I will actually be repurchasing this one because I absolutely love this to wear as a nude on an everyday basis. It's just the most perfect mid-tone nude for my complexion, where it doesn't wash me out, but at the same time it's not too brown either. So that's why I love this shade specifically. And because I was loving these two, I ended up buying this one, which is the third one, which is number 02. Again, this one I haven't worn a ton, so I need to get more use out of it, but this is more of like a mid-tone pink nude, very neutral, everyday wearable kind of a shade. So love this formula, highly recommend it if you are getting the more nude shades. I wouldn't recommend it for bold shades. That's my personal opinion and my personal experience as well. Then moving on next to our last product for this video, and this is the Faces All Time Pro Intense Matte Lips Plus Primer. It's basically the Faces lip crayons. Now in case you're wondering why I have 5, well, 2 out of these 5 are actually empties. I need to figure out which 2 are empties. I should not have put all of them together. I think these 2 are the empties, yeah. So I have 1 empty of Natural Cocoa and 1 empty of Magnetic. So these 2 are the empties that I got out of my empties bin. And then these 3, so there is basically 1 Magnetic and 1 Natural Cocoa in here. That's the one that I repurchased. Basically I went through these and then I bought the same shades again. And then the third shade is the shade Tea Rose, which is again similar to the Miss Claire number 02, which is a nice nude everyday. This is a little bit more peachy pinky, whereas that is more on the nude side, but they're kind of similar color families. And these are the best lip crayons in my opinion. You don't have to sharpen them, they're retractable, which is my favorite part. But apart from that, the formula is super matte. They last throughout the day very well on the lips with normal amount of like eating and drinking that you would do on an everyday basis. Of course, if you're going out and you're going to eat a lot of cheesy oily food, it will probably wear out more quickly. But I think for an everyday basis, these are great, very very comfortable formula. Also great for the winters in case you're looking for a lip product that's long lasting but not drying on the lips. Highly recommend this. And again, clearly you can tell I've repurchased it, so you know how much I love them. So yes, that is that. Those were all the products that I wanted to speak to you about in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and let me know if you would like me to make this like a yearly series or like maybe every 6 months. I don't think I'll have enough products every 6 months, but if you want me to make this a yearly series, do let me know that down below in the comment section, and then I can do a video like this every year and kind of catch you up on my favorite makeup products that I'm repurchasing. But yes, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.